Hi, my name is Jacqui. My full name is actually Jacqueline, but most people call me Jax or Jacqui. The reason being is since I was a little girl, my mom started calling me Jacqui because she was afraid that people would call me Linky, which I think is such a cute name, but she hated it. Her plan, however, tremendously backfired when I hit primary school, and everybody started calling me Jackie Chan. Oh, I hated it so much. I remember the first time it happened, I ran home crying after school because it broke my little heart. But after a while, I realized Jackie Chan is a badass. And in essence, if they're calling me Jackie Chan, then I'm a badass as well. So I just started to embrace it. But it was also during that time and that process that I realized how important a name is and the dignity it carries with it, and how important it is the things we put out into this world. I think oftentimes we as human beings think we're too small or too insignificant to make a change, especially when it comes to hard issues such as children's educations and the socioeconomic issues we're faced with today. You know, I see a world where instead of sacrificing the need of the youngest through the red pen, stopping funding and wasting away their future, I imagine a world where everybody receives optimal education, starting with 3 to 5-year-olds in kindergarten, which science has proven so decisive, instead of mobbing and bullying. I imagine children being encouraged to peacefully play and cooperate with one another. Instead of being divisive and placing children into corners and treating the children from unprivileged backgrounds as inferior, I imagine that children's education would be warm-hearted. Instead of draining or diminishing a child's energy, their imagination, their self-esteem, I imagine education would strive to boost it up. I imagine failed projects and teams would not be the end of a career, or that hundreds and thousands of dollars of unpaid invoices possibly causing insolvency, deeply affecting the lives of innocent, hardworking people. I imagine that everybody wanted everybody's happiness and successes. I imagine people would talk and turn each other's fears into confidence and compassion. I imagine a world where we can overcome it all. All our social problems and issues could be solved, especially through more efficient and sustainable financing and accelerated practical research. Have you also heard we are being exploited? Software companies, on purpose, are placing security bugs in our devices so that intelligence services can hack and spy on us. Life insurances are asking for invasive exams, many of which we are unaware of due to sedation, and then exchanging information about us, such as HR and banks. Many people say, this doesn't concern them. However, the way our current politicians are handling the matter, it would be as if a big dog took a terrible shit on the carpet and going, we know how to fix this, let's go get the hamster and rub its face in it. They mainly aim to enrich themselves and the rich even further. But we have reached the limits of what financial politics can do. We've printed too much money. If interest rates aren't raised, we'll suffer hyperinflation and crash. If interest rates are raised, some countries and many businesses will go bankrupt. Crypto, stock, and immobile markets will crash, and our economy with it. We are set up for the perfect storm. millions will die because of poverty and lack of resources. Our politicians have made too many errors in the past, mainly because they want to enrich themselves or by copying others. Inequality is bigger than it was before the French Revolution. People just don't have the resources to deal with multiple pandemics, long COVID, supply and resource disruptions, mass unemployment, and financial crises anymore. Potentialism provides a detailed solution to our financial crises and the automated job loss problem. Ethically, financially, and sustainably for a high-tech future.